decorated corporate trainer who's been honored with the Dronacharya Award for People Management. Mr. Duvvuri Kiirran.
Sustainable, we need to implement the sustainable long-term goals and the eco-friendly products we need to manufacture in our organization.
If basics are meant and provided in time, that makes it more better for everybody, right?
Come to the board level, we're sitting in the office, board level will be diversification, not only from the FM, not only from the one background. Recently, I attended on one of the board directors meeting.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of FaceTime with Leaders, powered by Directors Institute World Council of Directors. This is the show where boardroom depth meets real world grit. And today, we are joined by someone who truly exemplifies that intersection. Mr. Duvvuri Kiirran is not just an FMCG veteran, he's a board advisor, route to market strategist, and a decorated corporate trainer who's been honored with the Dronacharya Award for People Management. He's moved stock from dashboards to dispatch with razor sharp commercial acumen and work across every operational link in the chain: sales, logistics, finance, HR, marketing, distribution, and much more. He's also a global author with 2 bestsellers on Amazon and more on the way. From rural command centers to metro chaos, he's led with consistency, curiosity, and cross functional clarity. And today, we're diving into how a leader like him thinks, adapts, and scales impact. Sir, welcome to the show. We're truly thrilled to have you with us today.
Yeah, hi Tanay, how are you?
Very good,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you. Thank you so much. This is the first time meeting you. I'm feeling so happy to meet you.
Likewise, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, before we start, I would love to take you back a bit. Like before the systems awards and central billing dashboards, what did your early career actually feel like? Like what were you figuring out back then?
Okay, I will explain about myself because there are so many things are there. Okay, and I will explain you from starting to end. I am actually belongs to AP state Andhra coastal area. Okay, I migrated to Hyderabad and settled in Hyderabad. Actually, I am a Telugu guy. Starting my career with a aluminum industry with a Marwadis company. I trained under the Marwadis. I learned business skills, even Hindi language because my mother tongue is Telugu. I can't able to speak in Hindi and English like that. So Marwadis, I learned Marwadis the business skills and interpersonal skills, how the managing the company is nearly 500 crores plus in the year of 1996 to 2000. I'm saying about this. At the time, with the 500 crores, they are the C&F agents for Hindalco Industries Limited and Birla Copper, wholesale dealers and distributors for Birla Copper also. So this
Oh,
is the more I learned the most of the skills from there. This is the home starting from my career is from the aluminum industry because I learned the so many things: banking work, accounts, finance, logistics, supply chain. It's an engineering based products company. Okay, and 5 years after that, overall my career is 20 years, 28 years as of now. I started my career in the year 1996. As of now, it will be most of the 28 years plus. I worked in many industries. I started my career with the aluminum industry, and second off, I worked with the construction company, and third, I worked with the Singapore-based Acolpo Wilmar PT Limited, and fourth, currently I work with MNC company, multinational company, beverages company.
okay.
So this is my overall. Come to my education background. I'm a postgraduate. I have done my MCOM from Osman University in the year 2002. In the 2014, I completed from MBA from Bharati University, and recently
Okay.
I completed the Certified Independent Directors Program from the Oral Development Council Directors Institute. This is one of the greatest achievement in my life because I never thought that I doing this course and this direction should give me this opportunity to grow my career to the board level meetings. This is one of the biggest achievement in my life. And come to
Uh,
my career, by starting my career, I told you that from Marwari's company, I learned. But after that, I joined in the beverages multinational company. My starting career in the Telangana area. My first job is in the route to market executive. So
hmm.
I have a very good knowledge in the route to market, end to end of stock dispatch from the plan to the retail outlet. That is my job role as per. Starting my career, I started as a one for taking care of one district in Telangana. This is first
Hmm.
time in my life because I belongs to Andhra. I worked in Telangana. It is a consisting of the one ASM area, 50 distributors, and it consists of the five districts. This is a combining of all the districts. Okay, my biggest challenge is to starting my career. I have to go every day by tour like that. I am a travel field executive. My position is.
Okay.
So my biggest traveling, I don't have the habit to go every day by traveling. Sometimes I got the vomitings in the bus, like by bike, like that. Slowly, I have habit to go to the rural market area because this is a my area is a completely rural market area in Telangana. So I need to go to the distributors and do the my commercial activities like it is a route to market executive.
Yeah.
And after some time now, I spend 1 year time. I have greatest opportunity to me to implement the distributor sales volume into the secondary sales. It's called the automation system. It gives me so much of knowledge to me to improve my career to the next level because some of the rural area I never seen in my life. I go personally visited the rural markets and the village markets. Some of the villages like that they have habit of the morning markets opening from the morning 8 to 12 o'clock. Afternoon they have a habit to close the after evening 5 to 9 they have a habit. Some of them they have a rural market area weekly holidays and Tuesdays, February, and sometimes Sundays and Fridays or the holidays like that.
Yeah.
So it's a gated opportunity to me. And after that, now I'm so slowly I implemented. I have a habit to work in the working environment in the multinational company style because it's a very big organization. It's a greatest opportunity to me to work in that organization as a route to market executive because I learned so many things. And
Yeah.
slowly like that, one day, one because I learned English and Telugu speaking and Hindi language, now they have promoted me to the corporate office Bangalore. So I am a leading of the one of the Telangana state operations commercial. This is a transition process of the all India operations. I am the first guy joined there as a team lead for the transition operations for commercial centralization, BJ shared services. This is one of the turning to my career because I handle one of the district in Telangana. It's the responsibility to me to handle a total Telangana state is India's highest volume of the distributors, is the highest volume of the GR, gross revenue of 2,500 crores plus, and 350 distributors, 70 executives, and 15 ASMs, 3 GSMs area. It's a very big organization. It's one of the first, one of the highest volume in India's share of the multinational company.
Yeah.
So, and I started the career. I started as a team lead. Now I'm team starting my career. 15 plus third party employees, full time employees under working with me. They're reporting me. I'm taking the interview, on job training, placement of the on job. This is my responsibility because I learned the team management skills there. Because before that, I only individual I working that, but it is a one of the great opportunity to manage manage a team of the employees, 15 persons because man management I skill that.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
have there are nowadays where the one of the biggest achievement is man management is and team management leadership skills is very important in any organization for any career. For my career, my issue is a stakeholder management is very important to me because I'm handling the total Telangana operations. I need to speak with the all the department stakeholders like sales team, distribution team, logistics and supply chain, transportation, production, quality, finance, HR and quality everybody I have to speak with day to day on transactions for the day to day operations and sitting in the Bangalore corporate this is a great opportunity to me to meet with all the department heads sitting aligned with me in the corporate because the national heads national managers sitting aligned with me so that I can go directly and any issues directly speak with them. So
Yeah.
there won't be any fear for me to go and speak with any higher level, not only a small cadre, it is very big level also. I can go and speak directly with the departments heads, AVP level, the head of the departments, quality, production, everybody sitting there. This is one of the great opportunity to me. And like this, my life is going. One fine day, I have learned one YouTube video. See, the only the YouTube video is turning to me in my life. I will tell you because of the fact now I learned about the Warren Buffett and now what is the number one world's number one books. Warren number one books I have learned that and Warren Buffett not only and Bill Gates how they have treated how they have started their career and everything I have learned from them.
Yeah.
I started my reading the books on the particular day from for example the how to influence the others the magic
Yeah.
of thinking big
Yeah.
and Think and Grow Rich, like that, and The Secret. Everything I read. I started reading. I thought that till the date, I thought that I am the greatest person. I have very good knowledge in that, but I don't know anything. But after reading the books, I become a book best reader for the world's best selling books on day to day. Because I am a Telugu medium, when I read the books in Telugu,
Okay.
you can
Lovely.
understand, because finally I have to grasp the knowledge from the books. That is only my intention. So that I read the from years of years, I read so many of the books. After one fine day, I attended one soft skills training. In my mind, I thought that I have a communication skills. Why don't I give the training to that? Because I have read many books, I have so much of knowledge. So I started preparation of the PPT, preparation of the knowledge material to give a training as a people management skills. Almost I prepared a 30 topics on that. 30 topics. Now, one fine day, I have given one training to my third party employees, almost 50 members in the stage. This is my first in my life. I thought that after the giving the training, in my mind, I'm feeling so much satisfaction to my heart. I'm feeling so much happy because in my first life, this is what I want in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is only one thing I learned. I trained the first time in my life. This is what I want in my life. Because I'm saying repeatedly, I felt so much of happy on that particular day because given the training to the people about the people management skills. And after that, I find out after that there was some breaking pandemic. I work from home. They given for that. After the pandemic, during the pandemic, my father has been is suffered with the cancer patient. Because I have to work from home, I have to take in the responsibility of the my job from morning to evening till late nights, and I have taken care of my father. His cancer treatment is advanced stage. The year of 2020 December, my father expired. Okay. After that, now I read one book, Rich Dad and Poor Dad book. I read that. It gives me so much of turning to my life. I started investment in the organization, established a company, it's a trading company. It's a wholesale traders for the beverages, including all companies' products. It's a one of the biggest achievement in my life. I thought that I can do that anything because the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad book has gives me so much of confidence to me to what to do, what not to. Don't like a 9 to 5 job. You have to be your own boss, to your own organization like that. Established, and with the help of my wife and my parents and my brother-in-law and uncle and my family members, I support us starting the career. And during the lockdown period, 2002, 2.5 years, I worked from home. It gives me so much experience to me and gives me chance to me to research in the market. Okay, I go to the retail outlets, I go to the shops, what is the market is going on, what the product going on. Because India is a middle class economy. So 10 rupees, 20 rupees products are going on. Especially this is beverages company I'm working with. I research in the products, what's the going on. And what the pandemic, before the pandemic, after the pandemic, there is a lot of difference between the habits of the people. Because before the people, after the people, there was a lot of difference. Like for example, I will tell you, before the people, they used to drink the normal water from the municipal water, but after they started the packaged drinking water, and the consume start citrus orange based products, like lemon based products, they used to start the consumption because of the pandemic COVID, antibiotics for the COVID, like example I'm saying. After that, I prepared one PPT to submit it to my company or the requirement of the 10 rupees product in the market. But there are, due to some various reasons, my people are, my company organization is a very big organization. It takes so much of time to implement of that. But it, why example I'm saying this now? Today, Reliance Ambani, they started the 10 rupees product Coca-Cola, they started in the market. 2025, they have done a 1,000 crores business. Okay. So this is India is a middle class economy. So what is my biggest achievement? That my vision is like that. I told you 2 years before to implement this because India is a middle class economy to need this product to the market. This is my vision. I'm saying. I'm proudly saying that.
Yeah.
Okay. After that I requested to my company, or I prepared 10 projects to packaging products, packaging ideas, and submitted to my senior leadership team. I get appreciation many times after that. By using this knowledge, I started the training to the corporate office. I'm sitting in the corporate now. I request all the department heads, almost 5 department heads. I requested. I given the training to the 150 members plus people's management skills like appreciation, gratitude, name of the person, keep some smile. There are the research in the research in the office. What are the gaps are there in the organization? So that I find out these things. Appreciation need to be done to the every employee, and gratitude, thanks to the every employee for their work to do. I'm now we're paying the salary, but appreciation is the very weapon. It's a very important to employee to enhance his career and his motivation to the company.
Yeah.
Luckily, I achieved a Dronacharya Award for the people management skill. I given training to that. This is one of the biggest achievement in my life. I received one of the only 1% in my entire commercial department. I received the entire corporate office received this award for me. This is my individually I received this because my own. This is my greatness in my life.
Yeah. That's lovely. That's actually
Mm.
lovely, sir. And the journey also sounds truly lovely.
Mm.
Sir, forecasting in FMCG is notoriously volatile, and you've mastered it across metros and Mandis. As a commercial operations strategist, how do you balance instinct with data when demand can swing overnight, especially in rural markets where predictability is low?
Okay, I will tell you. Because generally we have the seasonality between from the for the beverages company or any beverages company we have season from March month to June month. And sometimes the volumes will grow suddenly increase because of the election season because the people politicians and everybody parties are distributing the cool drinks and water as in the placement replacement of the liquor like that because nobody will caught this is the FMCG is a product. So what happened 1 year we received a so much of demand nobody expected. The rainfall is started from the July month onwards. Actually, we have a June month. Up to July month ending, rainfall has been started because stocks are existed. We're not able to supply. Not only our company, there are many companies are on that particular year. All the companies are dry out in the market. So for that next year, what we done now, we planned, spoken with the stakeholders like the planning team and the zonal vice president and the supply chain, logistics, everybody spoken with the team and prepared the 2 months before, 2, 3 months before the season. We kept the stocks, keeping the stocks in a separate warehouses like that. And for example, if you need to create the demand, suddenly demand, we create the demand to the market. For example, uh, we issue a one distributor incentive so that every day the distributor used to take the stock 1,000 cases, for example. Because of the incentive, he will lift the 10,000 cases for the particular date. Not only the distributor, and that one particular Telangana zone, I'm saying like that. So suddenly within 1 to 2 to 3 days now the volume will be high from 1 lakh to 2 lakh cases like that because of the incentives. So that our warehouse will be we get a space for the additional production like that. So there is a gap we have filled in the market as well as in the warehouse for the production also. Because we do the production, so there will not be any space. We can't stock, we can't wait the stock, can't keep the stocks anywhere. So this is one of the problem to us. And second time we received a problem for the pandemic. So what is the planning we have done now before 2 to 3 months, keep the 5 lakhs cases in the warehouses. It saves us from the entire pandemic for the first 6 months because there is no option for the production. They for the not only that there is an opportunity to us to sell the market to produce the stocks in the produce the stocks in the production as well as the stock received from the other locations and sale in the production. But slowly government of Telangana has given some opportunity to us to our company to do this. To as I say, FMCG is a important goods regular day to day needs like that. They given the approval for that. So what we then wherever the stocks coming from the out of the other states from all over India level, we sold out work from home. We sold out from the to the billing to the distributors. Not only in the morning, we will till work up to 24 into 7 from morning to late night. Whenever one lorry has come, any goods are coming from out of the state, we bill to the distributors based on their requirements. And almost we have during the pandemic work from home, 97% of the we achieved our targets. And one of the best thing I will tell you about my company is that my company has given the all the salary. There is a single loop has been cut, including the incentives, sales, into work from home 2.5 they given the company. This is one of the happiest thing to not only me, everybody for a third party employee also, everything like that.
If basics are meant and provided in time, that makes it more better for everybody, right?
Okay.
So you've trained over 150 professionals across 5 departments and received the prestigious Dronacharya Award for your people management programs. In your view as a board leader and corporate trainer, what does it take to build high performance teams in high pressure FMCG environments today?
Okay, I will tell you about my personal experience like that to suitable this. From childhood onwards, I have a dream to be as a not decision level like that because I achieved that dream through the Directors Institute. I completed this course as a independent directors program. I never think in my life to do this course because I'm working for the last 25 to 30 years in various organizations, in various roles, various departments, but I achieved dream as a board of director. And recently I completed my independent directors program from the World Development Council Directors Institute. And you ask that question, what is the difference between these two, board level? And I will tell you my personal experience. What I always looking for the employee engagement is the very important to any organization. I will tell you. For example, I have seen one article in the Gulf News regarding the IBM. IBM chairman has taken the initiative. He has increased the business from some $1 million to $1 billion organization because of the employee engagement and reduction the approvals in the within the organization limits. And also they created one the bank. 5,000 ideas are implemented in the organization. The company they become one of the largest in the world from $1 billion company because of the small idea initiative taken by the CEO and chairman of that company. So I'm very feeling so happy to read that article. And also I am very encouraging the people to give their ideas because nowadays now ideas are coming from the ground level. I'm saying come to the board level. We're sitting in the office. Board level will be always will be diversification, not only from the FM, not only from the one background. Recently, I attended on one of the board directors meeting. One of the we received a question from the financial guy to be admitted to as a it is a proposal for the appointment for a director or not. But we have I given the approval for that same because nowadays now if you observe many of the organizations, not only in technical side you read it, FMCG or any manufacturing company, in many of the companies the CEO levels are they are coming from the marketing, sales and marketing background only. Okay, other backgrounds like finance, HR, they will be like chief financial officer, CHO like roles only, executive director only. But we need to the diversification in all the departments, in all the boardrooms. And also nowadays now if you go to the Indian Institute of Management Science, Indian Institute of Management and Technology, IITs like the IIM, now many of the nowadays diversify the students from the various background, not only from the commerce background, not only from the technical background, not only from the science background like that. And in my organization, I observe that many of the senior leadership team coming from the IAMs only, institutions of manager, not only in sales and marketing, not only from supply chain, not only from science and technology, information technology, all are the diversified board of directors. So the board of directors will be in a diversified background, and employee engagement is very, very important, I am thinking. Because they know what is going on inside the company. We're sitting in the boardroom, we're sitting in the AC room, we can't do anything. If you observe that now Amul company, they have a management teams need to work in the market, in the rural area, villages, they have to work 6 months to 1 year for the dairy products to talk with the dairy farmers, and they have to observe the each and everything in. That is the policy they given implement in the Amul company. Example, I'm saying like that. This is one of them. I'm saying that diversification is very important. And also company needs to nowadays now environmental changes are going on. And not only environment changes, there are geopolitical changes, wars like that, and pandemics like that. So that we have to update the market as per the consumer demand in the proposal. We have to produce the product as per the market requirement. That is my decision, I'm saying. My view, I'm saying.
Very
And sustainable, we need to implement the sustainable long-term goals and the eco-friendly products we need to manufacture in our organization.
yeah, yeah.
Because future is now nowadays future is now plastic and everything, and sustainability and environmental social governance, and new rules are implemented not only in India, all the world. They're implementing the new rules and regulations for this. They give more importance for that. So that we need to implement the start implementing the process. But we need to think next 10 years. For example, if you go to the pharma company, they this R&D team working for the next 10 years, whatever the diseases they're coming there, start they from today they are doing the research on that. So we
Yeah,
have to think about the future, we need to think, and future about the vision, we need to be think about that.
very true.
Otherwise our company will not be updated like that. That is my vision, I'm saying. Personal vision, I'm saying, because I observed that in many organizations. That is why.
Yeah, yeah. Very well said, sir. So, with AI, automation, and predictive tech transforming supply chains, how are you evolving your role as a route to market leader, and what kind of leadership upskilling do you believe is essential to stay future relevant beyond just tech fluency?
Tech fluency means always I'm thinking. I will tell you one example. Nowadays, I recently received read one article. Out of the 10 CEOs in the worldwide, they're out of the 8 CEOs are fearing about the this what we call cyber crimes, cybercrime attacks, data stealing, everything. So what I'm saying, AI tools, we need to implement the AI tools for fostering our day-to-day transactions and update the data. Sitting here, we can visit the data whatever for all over India. Okay, big data analysis and AI tools we can utilize. But the automation is a software, and in linking with the AI and big data, everything will be linked to each and everything step to setup. And one more thing now, we have to implement the data with very. We need to keep the data very secretly and not able to stolen by this some any other company or any organizations like nowadays. Cyber crimes are there, and we have to take care of that. And AI tools now we implement the day-to-day fast in the operations from end to end, because route to market execute is a policy, is a company implemented, is a new way of thinking from starting the goods, starting from the plant to the reaching to the end of the consumer, not to the dealer. Because our responsibility is to reach the goods, so each and everything will be by through the systems only. For example, if you load the vehicle, need to load the vehicle, okay, and keep the inventory in the warehouse. We implemented the ASRS tools like automated system replenishment tools like that. So within 30 minutes, the vehicle will be loaded. In the turnaround time will be reduced, and depending on the manual work, we reduce the manual loading time, turnaround time using by the new updated technologies like that. Sometimes we require the manpower engagement also. Something not required, I'm saying. That is my idea, I'm saying. And we AI tools now, we PJP calls and day-to-day operations and the GPS, using a GPS wherever the bottleneck stuff is going from starting to ending point, rural area, everything will be catch in the GPS through GPS. And we can AI tools that one of the best thing for updation of this software for plotting the implementation of the new rules and regulations and the speed of the transactions and update the data within seconds of time to our database.
Okay, so now time for a quick rapid fire round. A few questions, and all we request your quick answers. So, are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Your go to snack after a chaotic day at work. What would you like to have in the evening once you're back from work?
Samosa,
Samosa. Okay.
coffee,
Uh,
I like with coffee.
a song that instantly lifts your mood.
I listen every day.
Lovely. If we checked your browser tabs right now, what would we find?
Always I'm researching in the new production, new way of the product, new ways of the implementations, new innovations. I'm always searching in my browser
Lovely.
because I want to update, and not only in a laptop, update, or not only in a laptop, in my mobile also always searching for the new innovations, new implementations like that. I forward to my daughters.
Lovely. What is your dream vacation? Beach, mountains, or home with a good biryani?
I want to go to the bridge nature. I like jungle area, hill stations, water, like that. I like the
Lovely.
nature. Nature I need to improve because it gives me new energy to my life.
Yeah. One work habit you've picked up that even your family teases you for.
Every day I read the books. I do the courses every day. I spend one to
Okay.
two hours every day. Along even I sitting in the home also. One day, 1 hour I will spend every day.
Lovely. Okay, so that gets us to the end of the rapid fire round. Now back to the next question.
Okay.
So, the Times of India recently uncovered a shadow supply chain scandal, fake e-way bills, unregistered go downs, counterfeit goods, and in FMCG, we know that grey channels can eat up nearly 30% of the market share. You've led centralizing billing and peak season stock dispatch for both rural and urban zones. How do you safeguard your supply chain, like especially during crunch times when volumes explode and pressure peaks?
And for this, not till now, I did not receive any of that such type of because we have strict guidelines in my organization, and each and every step to step we have verifications everywhere. Till now, did not receive. But I will tell you one small example about my company. They have ethical standards of the company. In Hyderabad area, one of the depot located in the within the city limits. Every day, 150 to 200 direct outlets serving the vehicles from the depot to the retail entire city. 150 to 200 per year per day. I'm saying
Yeah.
it is located within the city limits. Traffic police are paying the challans for each vehicle 3,000 rupees each vehicle. For sometimes it's a 500. So it depends on location to location and depends upon the policy route to route like that. Within the city limits of Hyderabad, I'm saying. But my company, the ethical standards, they don't want to pay any bribe to the any police officer. For example, if you pay 5,000 or 3,000 to a local any ASI or any of the traffic police, it will not get any challenge like that. But company don't want to pay any of the bribes, do not want to encourage. So company is paying per day 30,000 to 40,000 only government police challans as the expenses
Wow.
because of the ethical standards of the company. This is one of the I'm feeling proud that I'm working in this good organization. I'm saying
Yeah.
still they are following the same rule. They don't want to encourage any bribes in the organization. This is one of the example, and this is ethical standards
Yeah.
like ethical behaving, and we have a strict guidelines of the ethical behaving and post general mutual posts
Yeah. It should
and
be there.
treat the
So
any
it's
we have the any treat the equal treatment of for every employee in the organization
okay.
equal with the respect, not only a company associate to the third party employee, even a labor also we need to treat the very respectful. We don't want to harm, we don't want to even to say any wrong words, so that is a strict guidelines immediately remove from the job.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And come to the supply chain scan, I never see in such type of issue in my company as of now because still I'm working from the last 15 years. I never see such type of because very strict guidelines. My company is working very ethical standards. I saw that, but
Yeah.
still now I don't face like that. We do not encourage also.
Yeah.
The
Which
company
is
is
good.
always saying that honesty is the best policy, and your company will be always to be running in a long term basis. We need to save the company organization, and we need to work. And company teaches us now you need to work as a brand ambassador of the company. Company told many times in the meetings, training sessions, you need to work as a associate of the not only as an employee. You're a brand representative to the organization. This is only one golden word teaching to us in each and every time.
Very well said. Yeah.
Okay, that's the only one I will tell you.
Yeah. True. Sir, you recently joined Directors Institute, and that shows your commitment to lifelong learning. At your stage, it's truly inspiring. What's one way the program has shifted your thinking, especially about governance and leadership?
Okay, one thing I think I have from childhood I have dreamed to become a decision making level. So after I nowadays my LMS are giving so much opportunity to learn so many things like that. See, one of the organization World Development Council immediately I taken admission into that to become a board of the director role because spending everyday time to reading the books and get the knowledge in the corporate environmental social governments like that.
Yeah.
It's inspired to me to see the videos. I want to become a board level meeting, not only because I'm taking the course of the International Certified Director Program, not only Independent Director Program. So I want to be shine like that independent director, executive director in decision making level. Because after that, many of the decisions now not reaching from the bottom level to the board level, senior leadership, many times not considering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only power is the important. Only we need to get the opportunity to take good decisions for the long term sustainable growth of the company. I'm saying, not only
Yeah.
I'm saying about me because company has a good now. There are many people are living in that. For example, in my organization, there's 70,000 plus employees, are third party stakeholders, everybody living because of the company organizations. It's a
Hmm.
multinational, it's a worldwide company. Example, I'm saying. So you need the power in that boardroom is the main opportunity. We need to don't go to the 9 to 5 jobs every day. We're spending a lot of time, lot of face in that. So we have to change our thinking like that. And I joined in the course now is give me so much of opportunity to learn many things about the corporate guidelines, social guidelines, and corporate ethics or everything I learned from the course.
Yeah.
I'm feeling so happy. I'm feeling proud that I become a independent certified director. I that.
Lovely, sir. Thank you so much for those kind words, and not just for walking us through systems and strategies, but for making the invisible visible. Because the reality is that brands are built in boardrooms but sustained in the back end. And what
Yes,
you've
yes,
shared
yes.
today reminds us that leadership is much more than flowchart. So thank you so much.
And leadership is becoming nice. We need to employee engagement, motivate the employee to give them more energy to the employees so that our company will be always fine. I'm thinking. That is my vision, I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Employee is very important nowadays and encourage the employees to give them new ideas, new way of thinking, innovations to be made. R&D team. You get the ideas from the
100%.
bottom line. Do not think, do not hide them in the bottom line only like that.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
one thing I will tell you like that finally. Because
Great,
I
sir.
reading many books, articles like that, and reading the organization structures like that, how they are
Yeah.
successful in their day-to-day operations like that.
But thank you so much for all the kind words, sir, you've had and for all the information you've shared. Because to everyone listening, if this episode gave you a new lens of how real businesses work, share it with someone who is navigating growth, supply chains, or simply trying to lead a better life. This is FaceTime with Leaders, powered by Directors Institute, World Council of Directors, and I am your host, Tanay All. Until next time, stay grounded, stay curious, stay future ready, and of course, always have fun in your journey.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Tanay. Thank you, directors, for giving this golden opportunity to me. Thank you. So I'm feeling so happy today.
Thank you.